Good day, Cancer viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. Today I was just shuffling for the overall energy for April 2025. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So shuffling spirit for the Cancer Collective for April 2025. What is the overall energy? Thank you. It looks like 2 came out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we have Autumn. And we have Elder. Now, right away, I felt from when these cards came out, I felt like you were being protected. Your ancestors, guides, and guardians are protecting you and are surrounding you, and they want you to know that. I'm also getting that, I mean, the essence of this card is moving past ancestral patterns. Sometimes we call ancestral damage, and what has just been passed down from generation to generation to generation. And if we don't do anything about it, then it just continues throughout, generations. Your kids will have the same patterns as you did, as your grandparents did, just in general. So, this is a card about trying to change those habits, trying to steer away from ancestral patterns that might have been a low point for us or might trigger us. And if you didn't receive that, maybe your family, a family member has, a sibling, maybe somebody, a cousin, or somebody who has gone through a very hard time, has, inherited that trait from your ancestors, and you've seen the kind of hard times that this person is having. And those are what Spirit is referring to when they say ancestral patterns, and trying to change those patterns so the next generation doesn't have to deal with them, doesn't have to heal from anything like that. And part of that is tackling our shadow self, diving deep into what makes us us. The things that triggered us, the things that triggered us about our grandparents or about our parents. What are those issues? What don't we want to bring forward into the next generation? Because we all have it. And I feel like that needs to be worked on. The Spirit's saying, you know what, it's time that we stop this. A lot of times it's like, it could be abuse, sexual, physical, mental. It could be drugs or alcoholism. It could be racism, bigotry. So there's a lot of things that are carried on from generation to generation, and there has to be a generation that nips it in the bud and says, not anymore. This is not going to go past me. And then we teach our children and the next generation how wrong it is to think these thoughts, to do these things. And that's how we heal our ancestral damage or patterns. For others of you, for this Autumn card, now, when I saw this one, I was kind of excited for you, because I do feel like the autumn is a time when the leaves fall from the trees, and it's a time of rest. It's a time of, we had a busy season, the summer is ending, and autumn is a time of rest, getting ready for the winter, and tying up loose things, making sure we have enough to sustain us throughout the winter months. But I do feel like getting this card, if you're working to maintain or flourish whatever it is that you're manifesting right now, things might come into fruition in the autumn months. So I'm hearing, do not give up. Do not look for your treasures. You know, this is the crow often collects treasures from and kind of steals. If you leave stuff out, a crow might steal it and bring it back to their nest. They like shiny things. They're very smart. So with this card, it's like you are formulating a plan and manifesting and working really hard towards your manifestations, and it might take place in autumn. You might be able to see at least some steps forward your manifestations in the autumn months. I'm not saying it's going to be full-fledged, you know, this is everything's coming together, but you're going to start seeing your work paying off in the autumn month. Everything coming, or most things coming into fruition, at least something towards that goal, you're going to start seeing in autumn. You might start getting news of something. You might get a wish fulfillment that you've been manifesting. So pay attention. And remember, I'm saying this because I do feel that autumn's going to bring you what you need. I feel like there's going to be a lot of choices that you have to make, a lot of decisions, and you are going to need to be making these soon because autumn's right there, a few weeks away if you think about it. You know, we just have to get through spring and summer, and you know, autumn is quick to arrive. These days are going fast. All right, so let's move on to our tarot. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the Cancer Collective. What are the messages that they need to hear for April 2025? Shuffling for April. What is it that they need to hear for April? Shuffling for April 2025. Spirit, what are the... Thank you. Okay, so this is good stuff. You are the first. Whoop, the World card came out, which means you're winning something. Winning at something. You're on top of the world. Things are looking great for you. Things are coming together, like I said. You feel really good and passionate about something. If there's a divine feminine in your life, this is all about love. Like, this person is bringing in so much love for you. They have so much love. And anytime you go to them, it's like they just love you so much. This also could be like motherly love. This could be, maybe you have you know, maybe somebody has a birthday coming up or in April. But this is a card about love, about caring, about nourishing, feeding from this cup. You know, whenever you need them, they're there for you in a heartbeat. You just call them and they're there. They know the right thing to say when you're in distress. They're always there to listen. And it might, the thing is, it might be not what you want to hear, but it is going to be what you need to hear. And sometimes you might be like, no, this is not the right thing, but it is, because you're learning from them. This is somebody that you can share your emotions with. Somebody that you can really be vulnerable in front of, and they're not going to judge you. Somebody that you can talk to, and they're going to just be there for you to listen. But I am getting also that there's this stagnancy here. Something is stopping you from going to this person, or something's stopping you. The 8 of Wands in reverse is there's a blockage. Something is blocking this energy. Something is not letting you move forward to this person. So you might want to see where that blockage lies in this relationship. And I just heard this blockage could be you. This blockage could be them. But there needs to be communication. So far, there's not any communication cards coming out here. So there might be a lack of communication. Let's see. Let's see what else Spirit has for the Cancer Collective for April. Spirit, what else does the Cancer Collective need to hear? There is... So you are getting messages. I feel like you're receiving messages. I feel like you're receiving messages. You're getting like, and it's like you're feeling loved, and you have the tools to go forward with this, but I feel like there's something holding you back. I feel like there is the Knight of Swords is about focus, is about thinking, is about, you might be thinking too hard about something, but it's like these two knights are running into each other. And one's thinking about emotionally with their heart, because we know that's what the cup of love is. This cup, Knight of Cups, is about progressing with your heart, with your emotions, being vulnerable with somebody. But the Knight is about thinking. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Should I do this? How do I know this is going to work out? What if it doesn't? How should I move forward? How come it's not moving forward? Why aren't they texting me back? Maybe I should text them. Like, just thinking. All of this is about thinking. You're focusing on the pros and cons of something. Whereas this Knight of Cups is about emotions. Following your heart. Doing what you feel like you should. Being guided by your heart. So I feel like this is a clash of head versus heart here. But you know what's going to win? Your heart. Spirit saying, go with your emotions. Be vulnerable. Be that person. Let them know how you're feeling. Stop that blockage. Release this. This person wants to care for you, but you're blocking them. There's a blockage there. And maybe it's them blocking you, but I'm being told try. There's a lot of love here. And this is head versus heart right here. Button heads, look, charging towards each other. And you don't know what to do. This is a battle within yourself. Or it could be your person. Maybe they're the reason why you don't have any communication. It's because they're in their head about something. But this is what the outcome could be if they choose their heart. Spirit is guiding them and saying, choose your heart. Handing them this cup of love, this cup of emotion, saying, follow this. This is what I'm choosing for you. This is the path you're meant to go down. All right. Any more Spirit for our Cancer Collective? Oops. Okay, so the card that just flew out was the Ten of Pentacles, which is making me think that this could be about losing something. It's about losing something material. It's like you're not worried about losing. It's about losing something material. Maybe you have to give something up. But this is material wealth. Money, material. Now, is going towards this love, you feel like you're going to lose something material? That's going to resonate differently with everybody. Is being happy in the future worth holding on to things that are material items? I feel like this is what might be stopping you. This is a wounded, hurt. Trying to find people to confide in, trying to find people who have gone through the same thing or are going through the same thing that you need. It's like you're looking for somebody to say the right thing to you or to do the right thing. And you're like really searching for this message that you're waiting to receive. It's like you want somebody or something to give you permission to follow your heart. I feel like whatever this is, this new start, is going to be surprisingly amazing for you. This fish in here represents a surprise. Something new starting. And I just heard surprisingly wonderful. So while you might be losing materials, you're going to be gaining people in your life. You're going to be gaining happiness. Spirit is going to be giving you exactly what you need. It might not be everything that you had, but I feel like you know that stuff wasn't making you happy. I feel like you think that it's stuff. Like it might be what you became accustomed to. But I have a feeling you know you don't need that. You're okay being stripped down to basics and starting over. Okay, let's move forward to the concluding message and see what Spirit has for you. We're using these super awesome animal cards that I don't use enough. Love, love, love. They're so hard to shuffle. But that shouldn't be why I don't use them. Because they're beautiful. Alright, let's see. Spirit. I'm shuffling for the Cancer Collective. And the concluding message for April. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to hear for the concluding message? Shuffling for the concluding message. Okay, let's see if this way will work. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we have Hummingbird Miracles. Ooh, let me put my glasses on so I can actually... I opened the book and I'm like, well, that's not going to work. All right. Okay, Hummingbird. The card reads, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. If hummingbird is your totem, you are a person of joy and you bring a smile to everyone you meet. Hummingbird takes away sorrow, worry, and sadness. Hummingbird medicine teaches us to let stress and troubles go. When hummingbird appears, it is a reminder to spend time in the garden, drink from the sweet nectar of life, and flit from the flower to flower, helping to propagate all that is beautiful. Hummingbird people are masters of healing with herbs, flowers, colorful stones, aromatherapy, and love. If you have hummingbird as totem, you naturally radiate the colors of the rainbow. Your bright, cheerful presence and sweet laughter is a blessing to all you meet. You are a person who creates happy life magic. Hummingbird's energy is associated with accomplishing that which seems impossible. You can even fly upside down. If hummingbird is in your life, you have the ability to see the good in others and the beauty wherever you go. Acceptance and love are the healing powers you offer just by being yourself. You have a very high energy, which naturally uplifts others. But even hummingbirds need a rest. Take time with the flowers for renewal and never let others take away your joy, sparkle, or positivity. Happiness is who you are. Gotta choose happiness some days, but you know what? You have it in you. That is your energy. And people love to see you, love to be in that energy. And why would you want to deny people? So get out there and be a hummingbird. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for following me till the end. If you have lasted this far, I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. And I am doing live readings Mondays and Thursdays around 6:30, between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Daylight Time. So I hope to see you then. And if not, I'll see you next time here. All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye, Cancer.